Hello everybody and welcome to Sidney Sussex College. Now we're going to go inside very soon to take a look around the beautiful grounds, some accommodation and just some general facilities in Sydney. But first, I'm just going to show you how amazingly central Sidney Sussex is in the city of Cambridge. There are shops, cafes, pubs, nightclubs, a supermarket all around us. Okay, so this is Sidney House. Now, Sydney's accommodation is so central to the college. The majority of it is in Sydney grounds or really just outside, as you can see here. This particular accommodation block is where some of our continuing students go, and you'll get to see where some of our freshers go just around the corner. So this is Sussex House. This is an accommodation block for first, second and third year students. So let's go and take a little look at a room, a kitchen and a bathroom as well. So we're just going to go up the stairs and we'll be on the bridge that we saw from the street. Okay, so this is a room in Sussex House. This is a single standard room. It comes with a basin. Not all rooms do, but all rooms come with a mini fridge and all the furniture that you see here is very typical in a room. So this is a bathroom in Sussex House and there's also one next door. And then we'll just go and take a quick look at a kitchen. So the kitchens on Sussex House, there's one on each floor. It comes with table chairs, fridge freezer and oven and hobs. Okay, so let's carry on wandering around Sydney externally for now, just so you can get an idea about where Sydney is in relation to Cambridge. So that's the bridge we just walked across to get to Sussex House. There's also a gym over in Sussex House. There's a cardio room and a weights room. If you want to find out more about sports at Sydney, just head over to our website and there's also lots of information about general clubs and societies too. There are two accommodation blocks. That's Blundell Court on the right and Garden Court on the left. So Garden Court is first, second and third year accommodation and Blundell Court is second, third and fourth year accommodation. So this is a back gate here. It's much quicker if you're a student just to cut through there and you can just scan your card to do so. So we're now wandering up towards Cromwell Court via King Street. So this is a few minutes walk from the college gate. This is an accommodation block for around half of our first year students. The accommodation is arranged in flats of around 4 to 5 people per flat and there's a kitchen and bathroom per flat. And there's also a TV room over there as well where students can watch TV and socialise. So we're now just having a little wander around Cambridge. We're going to head back into town and you're going to see just how central Sydney really is. So Sidney Sussex College is just down that street there, which is called Sydney Street. So we just did a loop round and we're now just going to do another loop round past Market Square, which is here, and then 3 Rose Crescent. So this is Green Street and then you'll soon see Sidney Sussex. Let's go take a look inside. Right, we're in. So that gate there, that was the old entrance to college years and years ago. So we're actually starting the tour at the back of college. So this garden here is called Tennis Court Garden. And the reason for that is because in the summer, there's usually tennis courts laid out on the grass. So students, fellows, academics, staff members can all come out and use those whenever they like. Now there's actually some barbecues inside that little building that you can see there. So students often drag those out and have barbecues on this space in the summer, which is really nice. One of the lovely things about Sydney is once you're in, it's deceptively large. There's lots of nice open spaces where all college members can come out and just relax. Let's go and explore the Fellows Garden. So this is the Fellows Garden. So we've just had a nice wander around. Again, this is a lovely open space where all college members can just come out and relax. Right, it's time to go and check out Cloister Court. The original parts of Sydney were founded in 1596, but you can probably tell from the red brick here that Cloister Court was founded in the Victorian era, so in the late 19th century. So the rooms on the first and second floor there, they are all student rooms. So they're predominantly for second and third year students. So this is Hall Court. Now lots of the rooms that you can see around Hall Court are either student rooms, so for second, third or fourth year students, and also college offices too. Now these rooms are obviously all in the older part of college and they're full of character. They don't have disabled access due to the age of the buildings, but don't worry because we have plenty of accommodation blocks that do have lift access. It's also important to note that the older accommodation in college don't have access to fully equipped kitchens like we do in our more modern blocks. That's because of the age of the accommodation and the space available. We do have small JIT kitchens, which is a very common thing around Cambridge colleges, particularly the older ones. And they generally contain a combination microwave oven, a fridge, George Foreman grill, and a toaster and kettle. Students are also very welcome to use kitchen facilities anywhere around college. First year students will always have oven and hobs nearby because they're accommodated in Cromwell Court, Garden Court or Sussex House. And if it's really important to you to be in a block with oven and hobs, then essentially just avoid the older staircases in college on your accommodation ballot. And you can read all about that on our website. Sidney is a fully catered college as well, and we offer students breakfast, lunch and dinner at really good value. And this is served in our beautiful Baroque dining hall. Now it's super exciting because Sidney is going to have a brand new catering area opening very soon and a new serving area too. The catering team at Sidney are fantastic and they always provide a range of options to suit different dietary needs. So next to the dining hall we have the Master's Lodge. So the Master at Sidney is Professor Richard Penty. Okay, so we've now arrived in another beautiful court. So this one is Chapel Court and this is where the chapel is. There's also plenty more student rooms above here. So again, for second, third and fourth year students, there's some ensuite rooms dotted around. There's also some dedicated supervision rooms here, so in Chapel Court rooms 1 and 2, but most supervisions do take place in the offices of academics themselves. So if you want to read more about supervisions, then you can either head to the university website or to the Sidney website. So we're now just going to take a little look inside the JCR TV room. So the JCR stands for the Junior Combination Room, so it's both a physical room, which is where we are now, and it's also the name of the student body. So at Sidney, our students' union is known as either the JCR or SCUSU, which stands for the Sidney Sussex College Students' Union. Let's go and take a look inside the chapel. So you may remember earlier that I mentioned that one of our accommodation blocks is called Cromwell Court. Well, one of Sidney's first ever students was Oliver Cromwell, who began his studies in 1616, so just 20 years after the college was founded. Oliver Cromwell was a very controversial character in his time, and he was subjected to a posthumous execution in 1661 for regicide, and his severed head was displayed on top of the same building within which Charles I had been sentenced to death over a decade earlier. So where on earth am I going with this? Well, Cromwell's head changed ownership multiple times until it was eventually buried in a secret location near the Sidney Sussex Antechapel in 1960. On a less deadly note, the Sidney Choir sing in the chapel twice a week for choral evensong, and you can find out all about joining the choir on our website. This is where Sidney's new dining hall will be. So the new dining hall was actually used to be Sidney's former kitchen, and that is now being built underground. This space here is actually the Master's Garden, and it will be transformed back into a beautiful garden once the works are done. So this is Garden Court, and this is an accommodation block for first, second and third year students, as well as housing the library and the computer suite in college, along with numerous offices. We're now heading over to Blundell Court. This is Sidney Bar, which is one of the only student-run bars left in Cambridge colleges. Now, one of the benefits of having accommodation very central within college grounds or very close by is that facilities like this are always in use and really busy. So the bar has parties, quiz nights, it has a pool table and a football table, and it's an amazing space for students to just kick back and relax. So let's take a look at a room in Blundell Court. Now the accommodation here is all en suite and it's for second, third and fourth year students. All rooms in Sydney are banded, so please do check our website for the latest costs. There is a kitchen on every floor in Blundell containing an oven and a hob. There is lift access too in Blundell, although I've chosen to use the stairs here. The laundrette is located in Blundell Court. Let's head inside Garden Court. The student library is just through there and we'll go and take a look soon, but first let's go and look at another student room. So let's take a quick look inside a Garden Court kitchen. So this is one of the large kitchens on the first floor in Garden Court, and then there's another large kitchen on the second floor in Garden Court. There isn't one on the third floor in Garden Court, but the students are very welcome to use the kitchens below, and there's plenty of smaller gyp kitchens around across all 3 floors. So as mentioned, Garden Court houses students who are in their first, second and third year, and this is a typical example of a room in Garden Court. So let's go and check out the Sidney Library. So as you enter the Sidney Library, on your left there is a law library. Now the Sidney Library is really well stocked with books, particularly your kind of core textbooks that you might need throughout your course. And the librarian is really good at trying to help you get any books that you need to. But please remember that the university has a huge library with millions of books, and each department has their own library too. So hopefully there's a good chance that you will never need to buy a book whilst you're at the University of Cambridge. The Sidney Library is accessible 24/7. And this is Sussex House, which is where we started. So I've just climbed the stairs and now I'm heading back towards the front of college. So we are now at the front of college, and this is the Porter's Lodge. Every Cambridge college has a Porter's Lodge, and some even have more because they're spread over larger sites. Porters are there to help you with your day-to-day tasks, such as collecting a key for the gym or just collecting your post. So that's it, that's the end of the tour. I hope that you found it useful coming around with me to explore Sydney. There is a lot that I didn't get round to talking about, such as the fantastic welfare that we have here at Sydney, and there's plenty of other things too, but please do visit our website because there is so much excellent information on there. If you have any questions at any point about Sydney or the application process, please do get in touch with the Sydney Admissions Office and we'll be very happy to help. Thank you very much. Bye.